I bought the cheapest 993 in the entire world. Hold on, maybe the cheapest clean title cab black interior manual 993 in the entire world. I don't even know. You guys just gotta take my word for it. I found this 993 abandoned in the woods. And after doing some searching, I actually found the owner and ended up purchasing the car off. And even though I found it in the woods, it's actually in really good shape considering it was kind of abandoned. I'm gonna go through my newest purchase with you guys a little bit. It's actually pretty impressive. And the only requirement to an air-cooled Porsche, it's gotta be manual, and we have that right here. But having a running and driving 993 is all you can ask for. And I kind of have that. Let's go take this thing for a drive. But we gotta throw the top down, don't we? I guess we have the first issue. The top does not go down on its own, but thankfully the locking motors do work. So instead, we kind of take it like this. We just put it down manually. A little bit of exercise doesn't hurt. I'm not replacing those motors. Just like that, we have a caged 993. Look at how cool this thing is. I mean, this car will go down as one of the most pimp rides you literally can have. Drop top air-cooled Porsche with a cage peeking through. Can you get any better than that? Look at the front shot of that. And I literally have not even cleaned this car since I got it. This car was abandoned in the woods for around like a year or so. And although it does have its problems, it runs and drives phenomenally. Instead of talking about it, I guess I'm just gonna show you. This thing just sounds so glorious. Yes, we have about every single light on the dash, but does it matter? We also look like someone was in the middle of replacing the amp. We got some spare parts in here. But let's go enjoy this thing. She does kind of smell like she's on fire right now. Let me make sure everything's all right. Probably just some leaves burning on the headers or something. You have the cheapest 993 in the world. The engine bay is not gonna look too pretty. Enough complaining. We have a running 993 in our hands right now. And although it doesn't look the best, let's go see how it drives. I hope everyone can experience an air-cooled Porsche once in their lifetime, because the feeling of driving this car is like nothing else. Coming from E92 M3s, Corvettes, all the good handling cars, to think that this car was from the 90s and it handles this good is actually ridiculous. And I am driving the cheapest possible example of an air-cooled Porsche, and I am still mind-boggled. Dude, driving this car just feels like you're pimping in Manhattan smoking some cigs. Just like that. Zero glaze. I do not understand how this car drives so good. Let's talk a little bit about the issues of this car. Most notably, the car absolutely needs tires, probably wheels, and a suspension overhaul for sure. The car is from the 90s, so all the rubber is kind of deteriorating underneath it. It's got the oil leaks, it's got all that, but I'm not really worried about that. Definitely want to do a little bit of a resto mod in this car while keeping it, you know, pretty true to its bones. I don't want to do no freaking child build on it. The car absolutely needs a paint job, and that's kind of what's scaring me with this car. I've never experienced a paint shop, and I know how much they charge. And I don't really want to outsource it, but I also don't want to do the prep on this car at all. I'm pretty confident I might be able to paint it, but it's going to be a week straight worth of labor. Interior is in phenomenal shape, so I cannot complain on that end. Other than the fact that I'm sitting like a dork because this seat only goes forward, it does not go back, so I have it stuck all the way forward right now. But I have already bought a solution to that. Let me just tell you, this interior is going to look sweet. I already have a set of Recaro Sportster CSs for the car, and I also have like a ducktail spoiler for it because I'm not a huge fan of the Aero Kit spoiler or the GT2 or whatever spoilers on the car right now. I must be reaching unk status because I'm literally at the point in my life where I don't even like fast cars anymore. I've had the fast cars, I've been in fast cars. I don't really enjoy fast cars. I think it's just a waste of money. And usually the people driving the fast cars are just so full of themselves, it just makes it just not a fun experience at all. But being in like a true driver's car, like an E92 M3 or a 993, I guess like this, driving experience you get from one of these is so crazy. The new norm for cars nowadays is like 500 wheel horsepower or under is slow as hell. Don't listen to that. That's how you feel about cars, you are gonna be miserable your entire life. HVAC wise, we got a little bit of problems. I mean, I'm fogging up now in here. I think the heat's always on, and when I do start and run this thing with the top down, there is definitely smoke coming out of the vents. I did briefly look under this thing, and somehow I think that the heat is controlled through the exhaust or something. That might be a super stupid statement, but I could have sworn I saw that the heat was kind of routed up and through the exhaust. The gearbox in this thing is ridiculous. This is literally how it feels shifting a 993. Somehow this video has turned into a car review. Don't ever expect car reviews out of my channel. From now on, if you come to my channel, it's gonna be purely for entertainment. We're not gonna be doing no car reviews or anything like that on here. So peppy, it's awesome. Like I said, there's a few major issues on this car that aren't really major, but they kind of are. And first off, it's gonna be this paint. Thankfully, it's a small car. It doesn't even have a roof. I can't imagine it'd be too hard to paint this car, but I know that it's gonna be taxed just because it's a Porsche. And since this is kind of like the most common color 993, I really do not want to keep it this color. I want to do something crazy with it. With doing something crazy, that's gonna result in engine out, all the jams. It's gonna be thousands of dollars more. I obviously want to do coilovers or lowering springs, lower the thing down. I love turbo twists, but these ones are a little bit too far gone. Like I said, I do have the ducktail already that is fiberglass, which kind of sucks. So that's gonna need some body working. I'd love to do like a Turbo S front bumper with the lip and everything, but these parts are so expensive. Me just modifying this would be equivalent to how much I paid for this car. But all things aside, in order to just make this car drivable, all it needs is tires. Got a little bit of oil down here too. I'm gonna end up doing a lot more than just tires, so you guys are gonna have to stick around. It's crazy seeing how many people actually enjoy a car like this. You really live in a time where like supercars and, you know, super fast sports cars like the only cool things, when in reality, these cars are sick. I absolutely want to get rolling on this project, but like I said, these things are super expensive. Appreciate everyone that stayed to the end. Like I said, I am not doing a YouTube channel off car reviews, even though that this one kind of was a little bit. I'm gonna try my hardest to stay consistent on here like I was on TikTok, and I want to create the most entertaining channel you could have. Whether it comes to dirt bikes, jumping over my damn car, whatever it is, it's not gonna be car reviews because that's boring as hell.